to DIFC Unplugged podcast series. Today, we are thrilled to have Catherine Keating, Chief Executive Officer of BNY Mellon Wealth Management, as our special guest. Among many of her roles and responsibility, Catherine leads the Wealth Management Division, serving family businesses, family offices, and high net worth individuals. With her leadership, BNY Mellon Wealth Management Division has been recognized as one of the best advisors in North America. So welcome, Catherine, and thank you for joining us today.
Khadija, thank you. It is wonderful to be here with you today.
Welcome to your main role at BNY Mellon. However, this edition of the podcast is being recorded to coincide with International Women's Day. You are a champion for BNY Mellon. Can you tell us more about this and why this subject matters to you a lot?
It does matter to me a lot, Khadija. Thank you. So women are obviously very important to the global economy, very important to financial markets. We are half of the population in the world. But historically, women in this industry, women doing things like what you do and I do, have not been very visible. I look at my own life. I grew up in Washington, D.C., which is the capital, obviously, of the United States. But when I was growing up, there wasn't a big financial industry in the area. I didn't know anyone in financial services, much less women. So I think one of the things that it's really important to do is show that financial services, wealth management, working with families, family businesses is a really great and vibrant career. Because if you think about it, you are stimulated by global economies and global markets that change and challenge you every single day, but you can have the satisfaction of building long-term relationships with people and families and helping them to have better financial futures. And when you put those two things together, it's a really great career. So I think it's great that we're doing what we're doing and making these careers more visible.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more, Catherine. So let's talk about your main role at BNY Mellon. Can you tell us more about your priorities and why you are in Dubai and DIFC at the moment?
So maybe I'll start with the second one first. Why am I in Dubai at the DIFC, and more importantly, here for the whole region, right, the GCC? So, the family business component of the economies over here are extremely significant. 60% of GDP in the GCC is due to family-owned businesses. 80% of employees in the GCC work for family-owned businesses. So, what you do here is extremely important to the economy. But not only that, when you look at wealth around the world, including here, wealth tends to be correlated with age. As we get older, we've had more time to save, invest, found businesses, et cetera. And so when you look at global wealth, including in this region, roughly 2/3 of it is owned by people who are 60 years old or older. And that wealth is about to shift, right? It's about to shift from one generation to the next. It will happen very slowly. But as it does, oftentimes wealth passes first to a surviving spouse, oftentimes a woman, and then down to the next generation, which is typically half women. And so women, as stewards of wealth, are going to be very important to the economy as we go forward. So that's why I'm here. That's very exciting.
I echo what you said, Catherine. BNY Mellon supports family businesses, as you know, globally, including a number in the region. The role of women, the traditional role of women, has evolved over years and is significantly changing in the region. Can you share with us your input and your feedback on this area?
Yeah, I'd be delighted to. So let's think about what we know about women and businesses. One thing we know about women is that they're innovators. They're problem solvers. They see opportunities and they react to them. And so, for example, think of things like ironing boards, dishwashers, home security systems. There are so many household products and things related to the household that were created by women. But it's not just that. Think about the sciences, some of the great, space satellites, lasers, again, women pioneers. Think about medicine the APGAR scores that we have for newborns developed by women, many things. The Myers-Briggs personality indicator, Myers and Briggs, a mother and a daughter, developed by women. So women have been, tremendous innovators, first of all. But second of all, as I said before, they're half of the world's population, right? So, very important. And it's very important to harness really the potential of all of them and the perspectives that they bring. Women also drive close to 90% of consumer purchasing decisions in families, and consumers really drive the economy. So again, going back to the ideas that women have, the things they need, the things that they think are important for their families, very important for us to harness that.
I agree with you. Actually, women are a very important component of the society, and they are coming to the fore, and they are bringing different perspective to core, topics, including, for example, succession planning in family businesses. So I echo also what you said about, the evolving role of women in the society in general. Catherine, BNY Mellon has been in the region for many years, including 15 years in the DIFC. That is a significant part of our DIFC 20-year anniversary. Can you tell us more about, your priority in the region and DIFC and why it is very important for you as BNY Mellon?
So it is very important for us, right? You're a vibrant and growing region. You're a wealthy region. The GDP per capita in this region is similar to the United States, right? The region is growing very quickly, 3.5% to 4% a year. So it's a wonderful environment for growing wealth, sustaining wealth, transitioning wealth to the next generation. So we're very excited to be here. We have been here for over 50 years. One of my fun meetings while I am here will be to thank a client that has worked with us in the region since 1960. So we're just thrilled to be here and be part of it.
So Catherine, how do you think your history relates to ours in DIFC?
Look, DIFC has the Family Wealth Center, right? You are here trying to help the families that are creating wealth and running businesses here successfully transition from one generation to the next and from one success to the next. And that's what we want to do. That's what we want to do. So I think we're very aligned, and it's just great. It's great to be here and great to be with you.
So in closing, Catherine, let's go back to the International Women's Day. Catherine Keating, you are named as one of the most powerful women in the finance and banking sector. You are inspiring many women. What will be your message to women during the International Women's Day in this industry?
Well, I guess, Khadija, I would just say, what's the theme of International Women's Day? It's about inspiring inclusion. And I think being here with you and the role that you have with government and financial services is very inspiring. And I hope that we're making what we do more visible to more women, because if you can't see it, you may not be it. And we want women to, reach for whatever it is they want, understand how very important their roles are in the economy, in business, in family, in stewardship, and work with them, right, to help grow business and success in the economy.
Thank you so much, Catherine, for joining us today. We really appreciate your insightful thoughts. And we also thank BNY Mellon for being an integral part of the DIFC community. Thank you so much.